Central Texas is growing rapidly. With over 40 home builders here in Central Texas, neighborhoods like this one are popping up all over the place. Join me today as I sit down with Flintrock Builders here in their Mesa Ridge subdivision. All these lots that you see are going to be theirs. If you're looking in Central Texas, Flintrock Builders is a must-see. Check them out with me. Today I am sitting down with Liz McDaniel with Flintrock Homes to tour this magnificent home in the Mesa Ridge subdivision of Temple. Liz, tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Liz McDaniel, and thank you so much for allowing me to give this segment. I've been here in the Central Texas market since 2003. I've been in real estate for about 5 years, and now with Flintrock Builders, I would probably say has been one of the biggest changes in my career, because Flintrock Builders, the product sells itself. And so I absolutely love being able to connect with agents and people like you guys that are looking for homes, and I'm excited to be here and have this segment with you today.
Oh, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I am going to brag on you a little bit because you also come from the real estate realm. Liz, when you're working with her, you're not only getting a representative with Flintrock, you are getting someone that has experience in the mortgage realm as your loan officer, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then she was also a realtor. So you got to do real estate on the mortgage end and the realtor end, and now you've come over to Flintrock, and so you have all this experience already in the industry. So I love that if I'm bringing a client to you, they're working with someone that knows what they're doing, and you don't get that with every representative that you come across on builders.
Here at Flintrock, we are very much integrated into relationships. We want to make sure that our lines of communication are open. We love working with agents just like you that bring us the clientele, because we know partnership is the biggest thing that we can do here, and we want to make sure that you're happy from the moment you walk through that door, from also the time that you are in that home, because you're going to see me in the community, and so we want to make sure that you're 100% happy.
I love that, and we love working with you guys too. Flintrock is an award-winning home builder here in Central Texas, and so when we bring clients to them, we know that they're getting amazing people to take care of them. They're getting people that live in the community and here in Central Texas. They're rooted in Central Texas, that have experience in the industry, good relationships, and a quality home. Flintrock Homes wins award after award every year during Parade of Homes and things along those lines for their quality of homes that they do here in the area. So give me a little bit of history on Flintrock and the awards that they carry.
Here at Flintrock Builders, our builder, he is a third generation builder. That's extremely important, and also he is shopping in the same grocery stores that we shop in. The reason why I always point that out is because when we deliver that product, we want to make sure that not only you continue to bring us your clients, but also you are happy and my builder is not hiding from you in the bread aisle. So I tell people that in my spiel because that is an extremely important part when you start looking at reviews online, you start talking to other homeowners that are in the neighborhood. And I do think having the local individuals that are part of the sales team, but also the construction team, that you're seeing us in those stores rooted here in Central Texas, it's imperative to know that it's a true partnership with the builder, the agent, the customer, because we want to make sure that now you get to select customers or other buyers to come in and be part of our neighborhoods.
Today we're looking at the Pioneer Series, which is what is built here in Mesa Ridge in Temple, Texas. So tell me a little bit about the options with the Pioneer Series.
So here are options of what we offer is going to be 4 different series of homes. They're going to be ranging between the 1360 square feet and the upwards of 1854. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. You do have the capability to do a to be built. If you want to do a to be built, that takes about a 6-month process. Yeah, a lot of our homes, we do have opportunity to make personalizations. So a little bit about that is going to be color of cabinets, countertops, flooring. So I think the biggest thing, and when a lot of people try to make the determination if whether or not they want to do a to be built or a move-in ready, really boils down to timeline. So timeline, sometimes we get folks that are wanting to move in within the next 30, 60 days, and then we have those that are like, hey, my lease is coming up at the middle of the year, I have time, and they get to make those selections. And so that would be kind of what the Pioneer Series does have to offer, and I do think that with the 4 options that we have. We do have some new exciting upcoming homes that are going to be released in the coming year, probably second, third quarter. So you heard it here first. And
exciting. We're going to have to do another video so we can highlight their new floor plans.
We will. But right now, and all of mine are 1-story, which is also a big factor as well.
Yes, I've noticed that actually in this neighborhood that the majority of the houses here are single story. So that's kind of nice. You don't have a single story and then your next door neighbors are both 2-story looking in on you. So that's actually a really nice thing to have.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I'm bringing a client to you and we're looking here in Mesa Ridge, I know you guys have available inventory, so that's going to be a quick move-in if you're looking to do something in a 30-day span. And then we can also do something where we can do a to-be-built and pick their package options and their color SKUs and do some add-ons and things like that. What are some of the standard features that are offered in the Pioneer series? Are we paying for blinds? Are they paying for a refrigerator? What comes with the home when they're picking a Flintrock home?
So a lot of the features that we like to absolutely brag about are going to be 6-inch baseboards, 5-panel doors, granite or quartz countertops, 42-inch cabinets with the kitchens.
I love your cabinets, by the way.
I do think that we get a lot of folks that say they absolutely love these kitchens and also the hardware. I know that's such a simple feature, but the hardware that we put in our kitchens, that's an included feature. So also we include irrigation, front and backyard, with rain sensors, and also blinds and garage door openers.
Okay, and I'm going to highlight that because not all builders offer that. And I think a lot of you coming to the table as buyers may not realize that when you're going to look at a new construction home, for me, I would think before I was in the real estate realm, okay, well, everything's included in the house. It's not. Some builders, those are all add-ons, and those add-ons can really add up. So the fact that Flintrock includes all of those and it's all one package deal, you're not guessing what you might or might not be getting. That's a huge value for buyers. It really, truly is.
Yes, ma'am. And so some of the upgrades that a lot of clients do opt to do are going to be your fireplaces. It's more for aesthetics. I mean, here in Texas, we're probably not going to use it as much, but that's one of the biggest upgrades that we do have is going to be a fireplace. Outside of maybe, light fixtures, a different color of selection from your faucets. But for the most part, a lot of our standard features are going to be, it's all in one inclusive. And so here at Flintrock, we want to make sure that you're not coming to the table and having to spend an additional $20,000, $30,000 in upgrades.
Yes.
And that's obviously a big point whenever you're looking at buying a home.
It really is. Tucked away in the Bella Charka subdivision of Nolanville, Texas, is the Flintrock Builders Design Center. We're going to check it out as part of our tour with them today. So if I were to bring a buyer in, they would be able to come in and customize and pick from all these tile choices. Is that right?
Correct. We have plenty of options, and our design team is here to help guide them in the right direction with all of these options. It's definitely the fun part about building.
That is exciting, and I love that you can go with Flintrock, who's not a quote-unquote custom home builder, and you still get to build your own custom home. What feels like a custom home. This is something else, which is what sets Flintrock aside. One of my favorite things about Flintrock is the versatility in their floor plans. Check out this beautiful 4-bedroom with an ensuite. You have a spacious bedroom with a walk-in closet. And check out this bathroom. You can see that they carry the granite and countertop features throughout. This particular floor plan has gorgeous flooring all the way through the house. And this shower is absolutely stunning. I would enjoy this as a guest, or it's even more amazing if you have teenage kids or if you're doing a mixed family. So we came over to one of the other model homes, or they're actually one of the homes that's ready to move in here in Mesa Ridge. And I wanted to highlight these beautiful countertops and the cabinets that are in here. Tell me a little bit about some of the package options that Flintrock has to offer.
So all of our packages that we are going to have are going to offer you granite or quartz. That's going to be 100% always going to be the option. You're also going to have the option to select chrome or brushed nickel. Additionally, color of cabinetry and backsplash. So we will have about 4 to 6 packages right now that you'll be able to select from. Additionally, you probably noticed the light fixtures as well.
I love these, they're so pretty.
These are such a highlight point whenever I do show these homes, and so these packages will be pre-selected, and they will have different color cabinets, different color backsplashes, but the color combination, when you see it visually in a home, just makes a big difference to even the touch of the hardware. So those are just some things to kind of keep in mind. And with those packages, you will be able to pre-select. They are already pre-selected, and you'll be able to mix and match those at our design center.
But I want to highlight as well that even though we're in the Pioneer Series, which is theoretically Flintrock's kind of like baseline for new homes, you're not missing features that are still getting that high quality in a Flintrock home. So you're still getting the quartz, the granite, the gorgeous custom cabinets, these amazing light fixtures. You're not feeling like you're missing out on the quality of Flintrock because you're going on the entry level of a Flintrock. It's still a quality build.
Yes, ma'am. And you will also see, as we kind of touched a little bit on 6-inch baseboards, luxury vinyl planking floors. You're going to see that throughout our homes and carpets in the bedrooms. So the one thing here is that we also have the quartz countertop and the chrome finishes with the white backsplash. And you see how it complements each other with this lighter color cabinetry and the hardware. And the flooring with the lights, it all just kind of pops. And I always tell folks that this home, it's the most modern, what you're going to see in the industry as far as homes are concerned.
One of my favorite things about Flintrock is that even though you're buying a home that's already finished and is what we call a quote unquote spec home in the industry, you're not missing out on the beautiful fixtures that they offer, like this bedroom window and this beautiful closet in the Trinity floor plan. Check this thing out. So I'm a sucker for black and white, and I instantly loved this fireplace setup when we walked in this house.
Yes, ma'am.
So I know this is an add-on, but I love having a fireplace and being able to sit around, enjoy your family, enjoy the comfort of the home with your loved ones. So other than the add-ons and other inclusions we've already talked about, tell me some of the things that Flintrock offers to buyers with their homes.
Excellent question. So it's going to depend on when you buy, because a lot of our incentives change. They are going to vary by month to month, sometimes quarterly. So oftentimes the builder, when you work directly with Spark Mortgage, which is our in-house lender, they cover your closing costs as long as you're utilizing Spark Mortgage as the lender.
That's
with
nice.
that being said, it's less money out of your buyer's pocket. It is also an opportunity for you to kind of have an all-in-one. And so when we talk about closing costs, I want to make sure that I mention it's, you know, if you have a client that's VA and they have a 0 down payment, outside of their builder deposit that they're bringing, that technically means the builder's covering all the closing costs. So that means 0 money outside of builder deposit that they're coming to the table with.
That's really, really nice for them to have. Now, I know sometimes when we come to a builder, we've already got a client that we've established a relationship, we've looked at tons of homes with, and we finally have that mesh of like, okay, we know what they're looking for and we know a Flintrock is a fit. A lot of times though, those are going to come with pre-approved clients with other lenders. If I bring a buyer to you that has a lender, are you willing to work with them, or do they have to use Spark?
Excellent question. So the answer is yes. We love our partnerships with our agents, and if you come to us and you say, hey, I've got to stick with my outside lender, whoever that may be, we're going to try to obviously acquire the business and try to capture with our lender. However, that's not a deal breaker for us, because we want to make sure that you, in addition to the agent, that we keep it all in-house, and we're offering some sort of concession. So it could vary, could be 3% of the concessions, but that will vary depending on when you're buying.
Okay, fantastic. So it's nice to know that it's not just like, oh, nope, you have to use this in-house lender. We've got some flexibility. And I love that Flintrock, because I know Spark is fairly new to Flintrock, correct?
It is.
Okay, so I love that they did that, because I think that's something that you guys are doing on a local level to keep up with national level home builders, because it's still central, it's home, but you're accommodating our community at the same time. And so you can see that growth where Flintrock is, they are growing and they're trying to keep up with what is going to be best for their clientele coming in, but you're also taking into consideration that you're not going to just cut out everyone on a local basis. You're willing to keep it all here.
Yes, ma'am, that is absolutely correct. So this is actually adding on to some of the special features and included features that we have. This is a German schmear for the brick that is an option. And this is a huge and popular option that a lot of folks are going for.
As we discussed, Flintrock Homes offers a multitude of homes that are already pre-built here in the Mesa Ridge subdivision. You also have the option of doing a to-be built, which is going to take you about 6 months. So while I was coming through the neighborhood and filming this unoccupied house to get all the framing shots, I came across Christian, who is the construction manager for the Mesa Ridge subdivision here with Flintrock. And I had a couple of questions, if you can answer them for me.
Absolutely.
One of the things I noticed is this isn't like standard framing. And I know that sounds weird if you're not in the industry, but I can just tell walking through, looking at the framing, that this isn't the same as all builders. So tell me about the process of building with Flintrock and what goes into the construction of the home.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the framing is a big aspect of it. Most builders, a lot of times they use trusses and kind of things for the roof. Really quick to get up. That's really fast and affordable. We do things a little bit differently. We do what's called stick framing.
Okay.
And basically what that is they come in here, they drop all the material in the back of the house, and they start piecing together one by one. They put all the walls, headers, everything up, all the way up getting to the roof of the house, and everything is stick frame. LVL being big structural components of the home, instead of using something like some of our competitors use, which is trusses, where, like I said before, it's really quick, really fast, but not always the quality that we're looking for. So with the stick roof, you can really make sure everything is nice, flat, even, level, and it really comes out to be a superior product.
Okay, and you can see it in a Flintrock home. It's
Yeah.
truly quality home that you're building. On that note, like, it's not, some neighborhoods I go through and you see houses that are just popped up, one after the other. And you don't see that with Flintrock. It takes some time to build your homes, and there's a reason behind that. And so one of the other things I noticed was that on the roof, it's Lang Roofing, which is a local roofer. Tell me about using local contractors for all of your builds.
Yeah. Lang is a great example. He is absolutely amazing. They take care of all of our needs, and I love that they got this nice red roof on there. It really showcases their company and everything. Other people that we use, Heights Lumber, they're a fantastic local company that supplies all of our houses. Everyone that we use here for Flintrock, they're all American companies, all local here to this area, and they're really wonderful people to work with.
Okay, so I love that Flintrock is not only a third generation, I want to re-highlight that fact. Third generation, that's huge to have. They're all homegrown here in Central Texas. It's not just the owners of the company that are here, the builders, the designers, the sales reps, the contractors, everything, all the materials are locally sourced here in Central Texas. So when you're buying a Flintrock home, you are buying a truly Central Texas built home. I'm curious, after we've driven through the neighborhood, and I'll highlight it a little bit more, you have a lot of lots in here and you have a lot of homes you've built. How many houses are you building in Mesa Ridge?
So right now we're going to have a total of about 80 plus, and vacant right now we have several that are coming in, and I would say for the upcoming couple of years you can expect this to be here in Mesa Ridge.
And this is a sought after area of Temple. So where we're at right now is right off of 317, close to Highway 36. We have Belton ISD right here around us. And then you have everything that you have to offer on West Adams, which you've got shopping, dining, all the fun stuff that you get in West Adams area. And you're 5 minutes and you're on I-35 to go anywhere else you want in Central Texas. So I love that you're going to be in this area for a while. You're building here a lot of homes. Where else and what other projects does Flintrock have in the works?
So Flintrock right now, we're as far north in the Waco area, far south into Georgetown, and then also west into the Copperas Cove area. So everything in between, it's almost a triangle is kind of where we're at. And you're gonna have duplexes for your investor clients. You're gonna have Pioneer Series, which is what we're in here in Mesa Ridge in the Temple Market. And then you're also gonna have Heritage and Legacy, which are gonna be in the Salado, Nolanville area. But I will tell you, for sought out, we have something for anybody at any stage of their life.
I absolutely love it. And that's why if you check out the additional videos that I have linked in to this one, I actually did multiple interviews with Flintrock because you are everywhere in Central Texas, and you offer investment products, you offer first-time home buyers, you offer luxury homes, and so you cover every scope of client in every area of Central Texas, and I absolutely love working with Flintrock Homes.
We look forward to working with you as a new home owner and working with Kyla as your amazing agent.
Oh, thank you. If you're looking for a new construction home here in the Central Texas market, book a call with me in the link below. We'll have a one-on-one Zoom session to discuss what you're looking for and find you the perfect home here in Central Texas. If you're not quite ready to chat, check out this video right here. I'll be doing a segment on builders throughout Central Texas, so buyers like you know what's available to them with all of the builders that we have in our area.